the delay, folks, but we are experiencing technical difficulties.
Yeah, I had to scratch my ball.
Hey, I didn't know eagles had balls.
Yeah, I'm a ball eagle.
Hey, did you know I can fight the Star-Spangled Banner?
Really? Okay.
Do you know?
Hey, folks, that's cool.
Who are you?
I'm Johnny Blaze, motherfucker, and welcome to Season 2! Sorry for the delay, folks.
It won't happen again.
This is Johnny Blaze, and I'd like to personally welcome you to Season 2 of the Johnny Blaze Show. Now, I said I delayed it because I had something big, and finally I can unleash it for the world to see. My latest, greatest acquisition / creation. This. That's right, folks. It is my personal arcade cabinet. Got the keyboard and mouse in there. You got your joystick here, your monitor there. See, pure wood. Speakers in there. Had to be tilted down because of the size. Because you got the computer in there too. And let me give you a quick overview of how this. Let me just exit out of here real quick. Back. I don't really know much about this. Okay, it's this button. I'm just getting used to it myself. Anyway, let's see what we got here. This is Maximus Arcade. We have MAME, Virtual Pinball, Visual Pinball, Sega M2 emulator. And if you're wondering what that is, games like Dynamite Cop and Daytona Racing were on here. CPS3, which of course is Street Fighter 3. Daphne for the Laserdisc games. 2600, 7800, Lynx, ColecoVision, TurboGrafx 16, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Master System, Genesis, 32X. I don't have Sega CD on here because that would mean me actually moving the cabinet and putting a CD in. Sega Game Gear, and that's pretty much it. And the best part about this is I could pick the game I want to play. And I got the whole MAME ROM set as far as 143. So this is running MAME 143 on here. Let's go to a perfect example. Oh shit, about the game I was playing with before. Mario Brothers. And the best part about this, there's certain games that take up the whole screen because I don't have the bezel for it, but for the games that do, I'm just trying to find it. Bear with me, folks. And the keyboard's, of course, there too, because this actually functions as a computer as well. And of course, when you want to, when you have to authorize a game left, right, and of course, if you want to change the settings, tab, and then do your thing. The bezel's included with some of the games. A lot of the early 80s games, the more popular ones like Mario and Donkey Kong and what have you, have the bezels right there. Which is pretty cool because it feels like you're actually playing the arcade cabinet. And sometimes the left joystick can get stuck, but it's easily unstuck. So yeah, and all in all, a beautiful job. And I'm going to now work you through and show you step by step how it was done. I filmed the entire process because I think that this should be in depth, because I know there's many other people that would want something like this. So you too can do it, and I'm going to show you how step by step in this opening for season 2. Now, obviously the first thing we need to do when we're going to build this cabinet is we need some supplies, because obviously the cabinet's just not going to poof appear out of thin air. And also I'd like to introduce a new feature to the series 2, the picture-in-picture. Come on, hurry up. Don't got the fucking day, you know. There it is. Okay. We need the cabinet. Good. We need the joystick, the computer, the speakers that really kick, especially ones with kick-ass bass, because you really need that kick-ass bass for an arcade cabinet. And, of course, how the hell are you going to see it without a monitor? Now, I already have the monitor, so we could just scratch that off. Good. Now, those are the parts we need. Now, here's the road to acquiring them. Now, it might be a little out of sync a little bit. I mean, I filmed it as we were doing it, so I don't know which part goes to where. But here, I'm going to put it for real, start to finish. I'm going to start with getting the joystick first, then the cabinet, then the computer, the speakers, and the finished product, as you saw earlier. So, now that you know what you need to do, let's find out how you need to do it.